to say anything on behalf of your mother before we start? No? She wants to speak for herself. Anytime. Do you want me to?
Yeah, you can just start anytime.
Okay. Pleasure to be here today to welcome George Marcello. George is involved with an organization called Step by Step, and he's walking across Canada, and I found out today attempting to go around the world to bring awareness to organ transplants and the importance of especially for the donors and more importantly for the recipients, of how important this program is. And George's efforts, I've only spoken to him for our walk in from the rendezvous. I met him at the rendezvous today, and he's a dedicated individual, and his main focus in life right now is to bring awareness of the importance of what it is to be an organ donor, importance of one to pledge their organs should they die in an accident or in a timely way. George is a co-founder of Step by Step, was one of the lucky ones, and received a liver transplant operation that saved his life. In gratitude to the family of the donor, who he never named, Marcello walked throughout Ontario in 1999. Before that, walked from Toronto to Ottawa to say thank you to the family. He received so much recognition, including a mention in Premier Harris's throne speech, that he decided to walk across the nation to educate, raise awareness, and initiate the creation of national registry for the organ donors. And with what he has started to do and what he's accomplished so far, it's with great pleasure now that I introduce George to our television audience and say welcome to Fort Frances.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gives me a great pleasure to arrive here and to be met by the mayor and some other followers that helped and walked with me the last 5 kilometers into town, and that actually makes it the second mayor in a row in Northern Ontario that has walked the 5 kilometers. So I think we're going to show those Southern mayors something here.
Thank you, George.
And just to expand a little bit on what the mayor was saying, our mission is to address the critical shortage of organ and tissue donations because as of now, and it has been for a while, Canada ranks as one of the lowest in the whole world when it comes to donation of organs, and as a result, we have a lot of people on the waiting list that are passing away. And I'm trying to let people know that this is a crisis. We shouldn't be the lowest, and you know, we have a lot of good organs that are going underground, and we need to address that issue. We need to address a lot of issues. We need to have the governments in all 3 levels take initiatives, and great initiatives. I think it's been too long now that the federal government has been ignoring this. I think it's about time that the federal government has taken a much closer look at this and taken it more serious and start taking some steps right away to address this. There's a lot that could be done, and presently the government hasn't done that. I'm sure we can let the Prime Minister and the Health Minister know how important it is to save a life. It is with great passion that I'm trying to reach the levels of government, because our system in this country doesn't work right now. We have a system where we're asking people to you know, sign a donor card and express their wish to their family, but with our system we have to approach the family at the hospital for the final decision. And what is happening is we're approaching the family during a time of grief, during a time of shock, and it's the wrong time, and as a result of that, we're having a lot of families that are vetoing individuals' wish. I had one family member approach me in Collingwood after I did my press conference, and she cried in my arms, saying that she lost her daughter 6 months ago, and she had available organs to donate, and because she was in so much grief, she said not to touch the body, and she is living in so much regret. with that decision, and she is one of a number of countless of people that has happened to. We want the focus on the decision making to be outside of the hospital. We want the individual to have that wish, have that individual know that that wish is going to get carried out, because it's a precious wish, and we don't have the right to take away that wish from the individual. When a person wants to donate their organs, it should get carried out. I am passionately lobbying that, because we need to get that in order. And that's the only way we're going to get action, is we got to scream about it. You know, there's people's lives that are at stake right now, and we need the government to take some action here. And that's what I did on my Ontario walk. I was screaming out Premier Harris's name in every community that I've gone through, and he acknowledged what I did in September. I want the same to happen with the federal government, and the rest of the provinces are going from province to province. So far, it's been the help of the community that this has been successful. With people like the mayor walking with me 5 kilometers all the way in, and all the other individuals that came along with us. And the community that helps us and embraces us and helps us with the fundraising. We're not sponsored by any big corporations. We rely on the community to get us to the next community. And this is how it's been a success, because we've been reaching the public. We have a poor showing of organ donation, and it's not a reflection of the public, because every person I've talked to, they have a willingness and a desire to donate their organs. It's a reflection of our government, who has not been taking the right steps in addressing this. We don't need to invent the wheel. Countries such as Spain have a good rate of organ donations because their government took the proper action. And that's what we need to do in this country. And that's what I'm going to keep lobbying. And my mission is to do this because I'm fighting for that person that's on the waiting list. And I'm going to keep continuing doing that. Once again, I want to thank everybody for walking with me. And Mayor, thank you very much.
Thank you, George. It's with, thank you, pleasure that I present you with some mementos of Fort Frances. We have a T-shirt, some information, we have a flag, we have some pins, we have a town clock. So I want you to display them proudly when you finish your journey, and remember Fort Frances is a caring community and one that will do everything we can to make your stay here successful. And you will be, if I have your itinerary right, you will be attending some service clubs and be at the schools, and both the college and the high schools, and we wish you well. And we hope, and we would ask that the citizens of Fort Frances open their licenses and make sure that it becomes a donor license, and that they also contribute financially to this worthwhile cause. And George, thanks again, and good luck.
Just take one moment. I want to also thank the Rendezvous and the Red Dog and the police escort for an excellent